Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock is a full-service, licensed plumbing contractor. Whether you're working on a brand new construction site, a remodel, or just need some repairs on existing plumbing for residential or commercial property, Ben's Plumbing and Repair is who to call at 712-348-5555. Ben even has a camera that can detect plumbing problems and diagnose issues from the inside of your pipes. See a great video of Ben Eikens, the owner of Ben's Plumbing and Repair, on our sponsor page, and give him a call at 712-348-5555. That's Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock.
Check.
Gotcha. Ooh. Too much? There.
How's that? Is that better?
Should I bring the volume up on the iPad?
Yeah.
Corner Service in Little Rock is the place to go for all your vehicle maintenance needs. From oil changes to overhauls, get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794. You're listening to the GLR Radio Network on youcanhear.us/GLR. To listen to this program using nothing but a telephone, dial 619-550-0711. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GLR Radio, and please like our page. And if you want to follow our live Twitter feed with scores and updates throughout the game, go to twitter.com/GLR Radio. And follow us on Twitter as well. Thanks for listening to the GLR Radio Network. Mustang Plumbing and Heating provides service and repair on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioning systems, and heat pumps, along with all types of plumbing. Speaking of water heaters, Brandon and his crew replaced our water heater last winter for us, and the prompt and thorough service he and his team provided was very much appreciated. And now we have a water system that provides much more hot water much longer, which is a very important thing in our family. Contact Brandon Cruz for your plumbing and heating needs. That's Mustang Plumbing and Heating, 101 Main Street in George, 475-2661.
This is Craig Manson, branch manager of Security Savings Bank in George. Now is a great time to stop in and discuss our 2013 crop loans. We can help you make sound decisions about your farming operation for the upcoming year. I grew up on a farm and understand the challenges and benefits that go along with farming. I will take time to understand your unique farm operation and the situations you face. Our loans are approved locally by people you know. For help with your farm loans, count on Security Savings Bank of Larchwood, Inwood, George, and Canton. Member FDIC.
Who has time to write out checks and pay bills? Simplify your life with online bill pay and email bank statements free from Frontier Bank. With a click of the mouse, you can balance your accounts, transfer funds, view your checks, and see current home listings. You can even apply for a home loan when it's convenient for you. What could be easier? With the help of online bill pay at Frontier Bank, you'll simplify your life. Frontier Bank with locations in George, Little Rock, Rock Rapids, and Sioux Falls. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Mustang Plumbing and Heating provides service and repair on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioning systems, and heat pumps, along with all types of plumbing. Speaking of water heaters, Brandon and his crew replaced our water heater last winter for us, and the prompt and thorough service he and his team provided was very much appreciated. And now we have a water system that provides much more hot water much longer, which is a very important thing in our family. Contact Brandon Cruz for your plumbing and heating needs. That's Mustang Plumbing and Heating, 101 Main Street in George. 475-2661. Country Boutique in Rock Rapids is a full-service floral shop with everything you'd need from a romantic bouquet to home or office decorating for any season. They have an impressive selection of gift items for every budget, a framing gallery for photographs or paintings and memorabilia, a formal wear specialty store for weddings and proms and other formal occasions, and much, much more. Get an instant coupon worth $5 that you can use on your next visit by texting CB Flowers to 72727. Again, just text CB Flowers to 72727, and an instant coupon worth $5 off a qualifying purchase will be sent straight to your phone. That's the Country Boutique in Rock Rapids, Iowa, 712-472-3668. When you need a case for your computer, treeshell.com. Your iPhone, your iPod, or iPad, treeshell.com. When you need a case for your Kindle device, nobody makes them near as nice. Treeshell.com. For elegant products that are made from wood, nobody makes them near as good as Treeshell. Treeshell.com. Treeshell.com. Are you looking for more protection against bad weather hitting your crops than federal crop insurance alone can provide? Otter Valley Insurance now offers total weather insurance, providing supplemental coverage against drought, excess moisture, heat stress, and fall freeze. And the program pays out automatically when bad weather hits. That means no paperwork and no adjuster coming out to your farm. Call Otter Valley Insurance at 712-475-3325 to learn more and get a free quote today. That's Otter Valley Insurance at 712-475-3325. Otter Valley Insurance and Real Estate in George. When you need a case for your computer, treeshell.com. Or your iPhone, iPad, and iPod, treeshell.com. When you need a case for your Kindle device, nobody makes one near as nice as treeshell.com. For elegant products made from wood, nobody makes them near as good as treeshell.com.
Treeshell.com.
As a man of the land, you ask yourself tough questions, like, if my auger could talk, what might he say? And as a man of truth and wisdom, I can tell you that when called upon, your auger might say something like, "Gee, it sure is a nice day to move some grain there, or I'm about to shoot some grain into that bin over there." Now you ask, why does my auger sound like a Royal Mountie? Well, that's because there's a chance you bought it from some fancy outfit in Canada. That's right, you may have unintentionally outsourced a piece of equipment that sits at the center of your operation, that transports your most precious cargo. Canada, a country that is not America. Now you know. And now, next time, you get it right. Because Sudengay Industries manufactures the world-class Ox Portable Auger right here in America's heartland, George, Iowa. Ox Portable Augers from Sudengay. There's work to do. The Ox.
And welcome to the gymnasium in George Little Rock, where we're going to try to bring you tonight the Siouxland Conference girl-boy doubleheader varsity games between the GLR Mustangs and the Sioux Center Warriors. This is Kenny Schilling sitting in for Craig Johnson, who's on vacation down in Texas somewhere. Along my side is Glenn Eben. And Glenn, glad to have you along again tonight.
Thank you, sir. Great to be here. Looks like we're going to have a full house tonight, too, Kenny.
I think they got some young cheerleaders or something.
That's
tonight.
correct. We've got the elementary girls that are cheering are going to be cheering, and we got a lot of grandpa and grandmas already here.
Yep. And as well as the Sioux Center side is filling in nicely. We are 6 minutes and 50 seconds away from starting lineup announcements and national anthem. I have a tough time remembering. I know the boys, when we played at Sioux Center, the boys lost. How was the girls' game? Did we lose or did we win?
We lost. It was a good fought game all the way up to the third, and we had a girl go down, headbutt, basically to the back of the head, and one of our starters, and it kind of left a little void. But we struggled through her, and we ended up losing. But it was a good game. We get them on our own court, and it could be interesting see what the game turns out to tonight. Sioux Center has got a good girls program and a good ball team.
Well, I'm sure both teams have probably learned a few things since the last time they met up before Christmas break, and Mustangs have hit a little bit of a rough stretch, but that has something to do with the schedule that we've had the last week and a half or so. It seems like every night we show up to play a game, we're playing against a ranked team.
Yes, we are.
Of a higher class.
That's correct.
You know, we don't get to play too many 1A schools in the Siouxland Conference. So
I think our game schedule allows us to play 2 1A schools, and that's it. So
the rest are 2A and 3A.
That's correct.
And we do have a tendency to take our lumps throughout the season, but like we've said before, just hopefully that it makes us a better team when it's time for the tournament to come around. So we are at 5 minutes to go before announcement of starting lineup, so we'll hear a few words from some of our fine sponsors, and we will be back.
As a man of the land, you ask yourself tough questions, like, if my augur could talk, what might he say? And as a man of truth and wisdom, I can tell you that when called upon, your augur might say something like, "Gee, it sure is a nice day to move some grain there, or I'm about to shoot some grain into that bin over there." And now you ask, why does my augur sound like a Royal Mountie? Well, that's because there's a chance you bought it from some fancy outfit in Canada. That's right, you may have unintentionally outsourced a piece of equipment that sits at the center of your operation, that transports your most precious cargo. Canada, a country that is not America. Now you know. And now, next time, you get it right. Because Sudengay Industries manufactures the world-class Ox Portable Auger right here in America's heartland, George, Iowa. Ox Portable Augers from Sudengay. There's work to do. The Ox.
Mustang Plumbing and Heating provides service and repair on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioning systems, and heat pumps, along with all types of plumbing. Speaking of water heaters, Brandon and his crew replaced our water heater last winter for us, and the prompt and thorough service he and his team provided was very much appreciated. And now we have a water system that provides much more hot water much longer, which is a very important thing in our family. Contact Brandon Cruz for your plumbing and heating needs. That's Mustang Plumbing and Heating, 101 Main Street in George, 475-2661. Country Boutique in Rock Rapids is a full-service floral shop with everything you'd need from a romantic bouquet to home or office decorating for any season. They have an impressive selection of gift items for every budget, a framing gallery for photographs or paintings and memorabilia, a formal wear specialty store for weddings and proms and other formal occasions, and much, much more. Get an instant coupon worth $5 that you can use on your next visit by texting CB Flowers to 72727. Again, just text CB Flowers to 72727, and an instant coupon worth $5 off a qualifying purchase will be sent straight to your phone. That's the Country Boutique in Rock Rapids, Iowa, 712-472-3668. Corner Service in Little Rock is the place to go for all your vehicle maintenance needs. From From oil changes to overhauls, get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794.
Who has time to write out checks and pay bills? Simplify your life with online bill pay and email bank statements free from Frontier Bank. With a click of the mouse, you can balance your accounts, transfer funds, view your checks, and see current home listings. You can even apply for a home loan when it's convenient for you. What could be easier? With the help of online bill pay at Frontier Bank, you'll simplify your life. Frontier Bank with locations in George, Little Rock, Rock Rapids, and Sioux Falls. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
And we're back in the George Little Rock Gymnasium. We're a minute away from the announcement of the starting lineups. Pep Band is firing the crowd up with the school song. Here we go, Glenn. Siouxland Conference basketball at its finest.
I tell you what, you can feel it in the air, too. George has got to pull a win out tonight and get back a little confidence. I think they've lost this last week, but you're going against a ranked team again, a 2A ranked team. So it's it's going to be an interesting evening.
Yep. Same way with the boys. I know our boys played well for a big share of the game when we played at Sioux Center, and just kind of let it get out of hand a little bit toward the end. So we just need to work on finishing a game. I mean, we play well in parts, but we just haven't really found that right combination yet where we can put together, a complete solid game. So hopefully tonight will be the night we get that started. And
no, I agree with you. To play 4 quarters for the boys would be a great thing.
Referees are shaking the hand of the bench officials, and the PA announcers getting ready with the microphone to announce the starting lineups for tonight's game. Little delay in the action here. I see Coach Griefing sprinting across the floor for, evidently they must not have the microphone turned on in the fuse box or something. Now they got 3 of them over at the fuse box.
Think I should go down there and help them, Kenny?
Yeah, maybe a couple more. There we go.
Welcome to Siouxland basketball against the Sioux Center Warriors and the George Little Rock Mustangs. Let's start with our lineups for the Warriors. A junior, number 12,
Michaela Horseman, a 5'8 junior for Sioux Center.
Number 20,
Maylin Holstein, a 5'6 senior.
A senior, number 22,
Kerrigan Cleveringa, a 5'6 senior. Jillian Estes, a 5'9 senior. And a senior, 6 foot, Amber Baker. And now for the Mustangs. A senior, 5'5", number 14, Keely Cruz. Abigail Eben, a 5'5 senior. Jessica Sambold, a 5'7 junior.
A senior, number 30,
Taylor Carsonson, a 5'10 senior.
A sophomore, number 32,
And Danielle Eben, a 5'11 sophomore, will be the starting lineup for the Mustangs tonight. And now we will have the playing of our national anthem.
Now please stay standing. Remove your hats for playing of our national anthem by the GLR Pep Band.
And there we have the national anthem. Teams are both on the floor, huddled up, getting last-second instructions from their respective coaches. Jumping up and down a little bit, loosening up, ready to play some basketball. It's hard to imagine, Glenn, the season is winding down rather quickly.
Yeah. I looked at the schedule, and we've got about 2 weeks of full basketball left, and then we start
into the tournament play.
Yes, that's correct.
Taylor Carstensen, jumping center for Mustangs, and Amber Baker, the 6-footer, jumping for Sioux Center. And Sioux Center controls the tip.
He just traveled, maybe.
It's close. Gets it out to the right wing to Cleveringa. Top of the key to Baker. Over to the left side. Back to the top of the key. Estes with it on the right wing. Baseline. Pass down to number 12, Michaela Horseman, and she lays it up and in. 2-0 Sioux Center. And Sioux Center comes with a little bit of press here. Get the ball into Keely Cruz, and she heaves it way over the head of Jessica Sambolt, so it'll be out of bounds for Sioux Center. Estes with it, top of the key, passes it down to Baker, who passes it back out front to Horseman. Back to Horseman, over to Cleveringa, into Baker, back out to Horseman. Ball's tipped and stolen away by Keely Cruz. Gives it off to Jessica Sambolt. Over to right wing to Abby Eben, back to Sambolt. Sambolt has it slapped away, goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. 6:45 left in the first quarter. Abigail Eben inbounds to Sambolt, or to Danielle Eben, gets it to Sambolt, who gives it back to Eben. Little 6-foot jumper is up and good. Makes the score 2-2. Jillian Estes with it out front. Gives it off to Horseman, who puts up a shot. No good. Rebound, Abigail Eben. Fight for the basketball. May be a jump ball, be an arrow in the favor of the Mustangs. Abigail Eben inbounds to Jessica Sambolt. Gets it across the timeline. Dribbles down the left side baseline. Puts up a shot. No good, but is fouled. Fouls on number 31. That's Amber Baker. That puts Jessica Sambolt at the line for 2. First free throw is up and good. A couple of new girls for Sioux Center. Madison Beaver and Jill Vanderplatz, both sophomores. Jessica Sambolt, second free throw. And is good also. Makes the score 4-2 in favor of the Mustangs. Estes with the ball, brings it across the timeline. Over to Beaver. Top of the key to Baker. To Horseman. Dribbles into the lane. Passes it back out to Beaver on the right wing. Back to Estes, top of the key. Right baseline to Beaver. Shot, no good. And rebound comes down to Danielle Eben. Gives it off to Jessica Sambolt. Sambolt across the timeline. Dribbles over to the left wing. Now dribbles back into the free throw line. Off to Danielle Eben. Nice little 8-foot jumper is good. 6-2 in favor of the Mustangs. 5:30 left. Baker with it on the left wing. Gets it down to Jill Vanderplatz, who puts up a shot and is fouled.
Danielle Eben got called for that foul.
Call that foul on Danielle. It's going to be her first, team first. It's going to send Jill Vanderplatz, a 6-foot sophomore, to the line for 2. First free throw up and good. Second free throw on the way and good as well. Makes the score 6-4 in favor of the Mustangs. Sioux Center staying with a press. Get it into Keely Cruz across to Jessica Sambold, who dribbles into the lane and has a shot blocked, but rebounded by Keely Cruz. Get back to her left baseline three-pointer, no good. Rebound by Baker. And nice defense by Keely Cruz. Got in front of Jillian Estes, and she had to kind of try to stop and end up traveling. Mustang basketball. Carstensen with the ball. Top of the key, off to Sambolt. Dribbles down to the right wing. Keeps dribbling. Tries to get it into Carstensen. Ball is stolen away.
But her foot was on the line.
But her foot was out of bounds. It was stolen away by Cleveringa. So it'll stay Mustang basketball. Inbound to Danielle Eben. Drives into the lane, off to Jessica Sambold, who drives in on the left side. But she has put up a shot, but she is fouled. And I believe that was 33, Madison Beaver, with the foul. Going to send Jessica Sambolt back to the line for 2. First free throw up and good. Abigail Eben going to take a little breather. Taya Graham in for her. And it looks like Mariah Tahart checking in for Danielle Eben. Jessica Sambolt with their second free throw. And that is up and as well. 8 for the Mustangs. 4 left in the first quarter. Estes with it out front. Off to Beaver. Inside to Michaela Horseman, and she has it blocked.
Mariah Tahart got the piece of that.
Nice job. Block. Jessica Sambolt with it, right wing. Gets it knocked out of her hands. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Taya Graham to inbounds for the Mustangs. Gets it into Sambold at the free throw line. Gets kind of tied up and the ball gets knocked away and Sioux Center comes up with it. Vanderplatz with it. Over to Jillian Estes, top of the key. Going to set it up. Oh, and there's a tie-up by Keely Cruz. Possession arrow stays with the Warriors.
These refs are going to let us play tonight.
Looks like it so far.
See it. We've had more tie-ups and more jump balls that maybe could have been called fouls in other games.
Yep. Vanderplatz to inbounds. Inbounds to Van Manen. Top of the key. Down to the left baseline. Ball tipped away. Back out to Van Manen. Over to Jillian Estes. Right wing. Three-pointer is good. Makes the score 8-7 in favor of the Mustangs. Warriors still with pressure. Got it up to Taya Graham across the timeline. Free throw line. Shot off. No good. Rebounded Sioux Center. And Vanderplatz is going to be fouled by Taylor Carstensen. That's going to be Taylor's first. Abigail Eben coming in. And Danielle Eben coming in. Taylor sitting down. And Keeley sitting down. Estes with it, across the timeline to Van Manen. And it's stolen away by Taya Graham. Up and in. Makes the score 10-7. 3:15 left in the first quarter. Estes with the ball, across the timeline. Over to Van Manen. Dribbles down, puts up a 16-footer, no good. Rebound, Jessica Sambolt comes out of there. Dribbles downing. Now it comes back out top of the key over to Taya Graham. Taya back to Sambolt.
Looks like we're setting her up.
Going to reset, yep. Sambolt dribbles into the lane, puts up a shot off the glass and good.
Nice move.
makes the score 12-7 in favor of the Mustangs. 2:35 left first quarter. Estes with it, top of the key. Horseman with a screen out front. Out to Van Manen, top of the key. Back to Estes. Left wing, she puts up another three-pointer. It is good. 12-10 is the score. Sioux Center with a little bit of pressure, but Mustangs break it. Abigail Eben driving down the the right baseline. Puts up a shot, but is fouled. And that foul was on Michaela Horseman. That's going to be her first. Going to send Abigail Eben to the line. First free throw up and good. Karstensen back in. Mia Graham in. And Keely Cruz back in for the Mustangs. Abby Eben, second free throw. Is up and good as well. Makes the score 14-10 in favor of the Mustangs. 2:05 left, first quarter. Estes with it, top of the key. Over to Beaver, who drives down the lane, puts up a 6-foot jump shot, and it's good. Mustang inbounds the ball, and Danielle Eben throws a pass for Keely Cruz, but Keely gets caught up with her feet off with another girl and falls down, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Warriors basketball. Madison Beaver checking back in, as well as Haley Simonson. Estes with the ball across the timeline, drives into the free throw line, has the ball tipped away by Keely Cruz. It'll stay with the Warriors. Amber inbound to Estes. Back. Call foul away from the ball.
40.
Number four. Call it on number 4, Haley Simonson. That's going to be her first. That'll be Sioux Center's team's 4th foul. Abigail Eben with it, off to Taylor Karstensen, brings it across the timeline. Top of the key, back to Eben. Defense there by Estes. Keely Cruz with it, left wing. Back to the top of the key. Now she dribbles down to the right and tries a pass to Abigail Eben, knocked away. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Jill Vanderplatz checking back in for the Warriors. Abigail Eben to throw it in to Mia Graham. To the free throw line to Taylor Karstensen, who dumps it off to Danielle Eben. Little 6-foot left side baseline shot is good. Minute to go, first quarter, 16-12 in favor of the Mustangs. Estes with it. Try to get it into Vanderplatz. Ball's tipped away, and Mustangs come up with the ball. Taylor Karstensen across the timeline. Gives it off to Haley. 39 seconds left. Dribbles over to the right wing.
Get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794.
As a man of the land, you ask yourself tough questions, like, if my augur could talk, what might he say? And as a man of truth and wisdom, I can tell you that when called upon, your augur might say something like, "Gee, it sure is a nice day to move some grain there, I'm about to shoot some grain into that bin over there." Now you ask, why does my augur sound like a Royal Mountie? Well, that's because there's a chance you bought it from some fancy outfit in Canada. That's right, you may have unintentionally outsourced a piece of equipment that sits at the center of your operation, that transports your most precious cargo. Canada, a country that is not America. Now you know. And now, next time you get it right. Because Sudengay Industries manufactures the world-class Ox Portable Auger right here in America's heartland, George, Iowa. Ox Portable Augers from Sudengay. There's work to do.
Mustang Plumbing and Heating provides service and repair on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioning systems, and heat pumps, along with all types of plumbing. Speaking of water heaters, Brandon and his crew replaced our water heater last winter for us, and the prompt and thorough service he and his team provided was very much appreciated. And now we have a water system that provides much more hot water much longer, which is a very important thing in our family. Contact Brandon Cruz for your plumbing and heating needs. That's Mustang Plumbing and Heating, 101 Main Street in George, 475-2661.
And back to the GLR Gymnasium where the girls' game just got over with the Warriors winning 53-63. And you got a few stats there, Glenn. Looks like
you betcha I do. Leading the Sioux Center Warriors with 17 was Jillian Estes and Jill Vanderplatz, both with 17. Jill really fired up in the second half, scored all of her points in the second half except for 3 free throws. Jillian Estes, first 2 quarters, scored 12 points of threes, 4 3-pointers. We really tightened up the defense on her in the second half, Ken, and kind of shut her down from the field. She did get some free throws in the fourth, but that was because she was working with the ball on the front court.
And we were forced to foul.
Correct. For the George Little Rock Mustangs, we had Jessica Sambolt with 17 and Keely Cruz with 15, then Danielle Eben with 8. Now, the biggest thing for Jessica Sambolt in her 17, she was 11 for 14 from the line. She had 3 2-pointers, no 3-pointers, and the rest were free throws.
Oh, free throws.
So she had 11 points on free throws. Keely Cruz was had 3 3-pointers, 3 2-pointers, and nothing from the line. So it was kind of interesting, just the whole thing. One thing I will say, our big girls underneath got in foul trouble again early. If I'm not mistaken, Taylor Carson and Danielle Eben both had 2 fouls in the first half. Danielle came in the second half and picked up in the third. Mariah Tahark picked up her third and her fourth in the fourth. So, yeah. I guess, Kenny, there's a short synopsis of what went on in the girls' game.
All right.
I do want to give kudos to Abigail Eben on defense on Jillian.
She really turned it up in the second half and really did a nice job of basically denying Jillian the ball until way towards the end when they would get her the ball on a inbounds where we were forced to foul right away. So,
well, it was kind of interesting. We always called that shadow defense. She was like her shadow, and she was never more than an arm reach away from her and followed her around. And when she needed a break, Taya Graham came in and glued her basically the same way, played her as tight as they could to try to keep her in wraps.
Right. So that pretty much sums it up for the girls' game. Like I said, 63-53. Mustangs fall to the Sioux Center Warriors tonight. And now we have the boys out on the floor warming up. And there's 10 minutes and 20 seconds before tip-off. So we'll hear from some more of our sponsors.
Who has time to write out checks and pay bills? Simplify your life with online bill pay and email bank statements free from Frontier Bank. With a click of the mouse, you can balance your accounts, transfer funds, view your checks, and see current home listings. You can even apply for a home loan when it's convenient for you. What could be easier? With the help of online bill pay at Frontier Bank, you'll simplify your life. Frontier Bank with locations in George, Little Rock, Rock Rapids, and Sioux Falls. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Craig Manson, branch manager of Security Savings Bank in George. Now is a great time to stop in and discuss our 2013 crop loans. We can help you make sound decisions about your farming operation for the upcoming year. I grew up on a farm and understand the challenges and benefits that go along with farming. I will take time to understand your unique farm operation and the situations you face. Our loans are approved locally by people you know. For help with your farm loans, count on Security Savings Bank of Larchwood, Inwood, George, and Canton. Member FDIC.
Farmers, are your 2013 profits protected from bad weather? The extreme weather this past growing season is in the rearview mirror, but now you need to plan for next season. Otter Valley Insurance in George now offers total weather insurance, providing coverage against drought, excess moisture, heat stress, and fall freeze. And the program pays out automatically when bad weather hits. That means no paperwork and no adjuster coming out to your farm. Call Otter Valley Insurance at 712-475-3325 to learn more and get a free quote today. That's Otter Valley Insurance in George, 475-3325. Mustang Plumbing and Heating provides service and repair on furnaces, water heaters, air conditioning systems, and heat pumps, along with all types of plumbing. Speaking of water heaters, Brandon and his crew replaced our water heater last winter for us, and the prompt and thorough service he and his team provided was very much appreciated. And now we have a water system that provides much more hot water much longer, which is a very important thing in our family. Contact Brandon Cruz for your plumbing and heating needs. That's Mustang Plumbing and Heating, 101 Main Street in George, 475-2661. Country Boutique in Rock Rapids is a full-service floral shop with everything you'd need from a romantic bouquet to home or office decorating for any season. They have an impressive selection of gift items for every budget, a framing gallery for photographs or paintings and memorabilia, a formal wear specialty store for weddings and proms and other formal occasions, and much, much more. Get an instant coupon worth $5 that you can use on your next visit by texting CB Flowers to 72727. Again, just text CB Flowers to 72727 and an instant coupon worth $5 off a qualifying purchase will be sent straight to your phone. That's the Country Boutique in Rock Rapids, Iowa, 712-472-3668. When you need a case for your computer, treeshell.com. Your iPhone, your iPod, or iPad, treeshell.com. When you need a case for your Kindle device, nobody makes them near as nice. Treeshell.com. For elegant products that are made from wood, nobody makes them near as good as Treeshell. Treeshell.com. Treeshell.com.
You're going to want to talk about my thunderous proclamation. Don't. I prefer exclusion, to be overlooked, neglected. Would you prefer to park the skid loader outside so I can have a spot in the machine shed? Probably so, but trust me, the attention only makes me angry. That's the thing about Ox portable augers from Sudengay. We don't need much, just a few 100 tons of grain to move. The Ox.
Sounds mighty loony to me. But I got a great $5 coupon just by texting CB Flowers to 72727. That's right. $5 off my next qualifying purchase at the Country Boutique. Just for texting CB Flowers to 72727. It's as simple as that. What a great deal. Get yours today. Corner Service in Little Rock is the place to go for all your vehicle maintenance needs. From oil changes to overhauls, get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794. On behalf of the GLR Radio Network, I'd like to personally thank each of the sponsors of this radio broadcast for their assistance in bringing these games to you. Mustang Plumbing and Heating, Total Stop Food Store, Otter Valley Insurance and Real Estate, Northwest Consultants, The Flower Box and the Corner Cup, Dykstra Chiropractic, The Hair Hut, Warnchies Paint and Body, Country Boutique, Ben's Plumbing and Repair, Corner Service, The Lantern Coffee House and Roastery, Security Savings Bank, Frontier Bank, Sudengay Industries, Duralift, iDepositChecks.com, and TreeShell.com. If you appreciate this broadcast, please let these sponsors know. You can see more information on our broadcast website at www.youcanhear.us/GLR. Again, you can hear us at youcanhear.us/GLR. And you can get the GLR app right on your phone so you can easily get in touch with these sponsors. Just text GLR to 72727 and a link with the free mobile app will be on your phone right away. Again, just text GLR to 72727 for the free GLR radio app. Thanks also to the George Little Rock School for the opportunity to be the voice of the Mustangs and to bring this broadcast to you. Thanks again, and thanks for listening.
And back to the GLR Gymnasium. Minute 45 left before tip-off of the boys' game. Second game of the doubleheader tonight between George Little Rock Mustangs and Sioux Center Warriors. Glenn, Sioux Center boys, good solid team again this year.
Yep.
Like I said, we played with them for a big share of the game at Sioux Center and kind of let it slip away there toward the end. But hopefully tonight we can, we talked about it earlier about we play well in parts of games, but we just haven't really put a complete game together yet. Maybe tonight we can finally get over that hump and everybody can shoot well and rebound. I mean, just fundamental basketball for the whole game and not have any of these lapses where we can be behind by 2 or 3 and then it's just like 30 seconds later we look up and we're down by 18 points. So
I know last game you and I talked at one of the breaks and we said, we're definitely in this ball game, and I think it was less than 2.5 minutes later we were pretty well out of the ball game.
Yeah. So if we can prevent that, we can play with anybody. Yes, we have the talent. We just need to put it all together and shoot for the best. So Pep firing up the Mustangs.
We got a full house tonight on the house.
Cheerleaders out front. And there's the buzzer. And so we will have the introductions of the starters, and I will read them off to you as they will announce the Sioux Center Warriors are first.
Senior, number 5,
Spencer Fritz, a 6-foot senior.
Sophomore, number 11,
Christopher Borchers, a 6-foot sophomore.
21,
Torrin Huseman, a 6-foot junior.
number 24,
Andrew O'Donnell, a 6'3 junior.
number 42, Stephen Kraft.
And Croc, a 6'5 sophomore.
And now the starting lineup for the Mustangs.
And now for the Mustangs.
Number 1, Reed Guzzi.
Reed Guzzi, 5'11 junior.
A senior, number 3, Alex Schwartzbach.
Alex, a 6'2 senior.
A junior, number 4.
6'5 junior.
A junior, number 20, Tanner Versteg.
Tanner Versteg, a 5'11 junior.
And a junior, number 23, Austin Hanke.
And Austin Hange, a 5'10 junior.
And Brian Lillenberger.
So the teams all huddle up by their respective coaches and get their last second instructions. Mustangs break the huddle, add to the Warriors. And we are set to tip off Another Siouxland Conference basketball game. Jesse Korseman jumping for the Mustangs and Spencer Fritz jumping for the Warriors. And Korseman with the controls the tip off to Tanner Versteeg. Austin Hange with it. Reed Guzzi. Tanner Versteeg left baseline. Dribbles up to the free throw line, turns and shoots, and it's good. 2-0 in favor of the Mustangs. Fritz with it. Back out to Borchers. Over to Hoosman. Back to Fritz. Kroc inside, turn around, a little baby hook is good. 2-2.
Notice the Mustangs were in a zone in the court,
yeah.
Kenny.
Tanner Versteeg cross the timeline, gets it off to Austin Hange. Reed Guzzi with it, left wing, down to left baseline. Tanner Versteeg. Shot is up and good. 3-pointer. Quickly the Warriors up the floor. Fritz with it. And looks like he was cutting to the basket. And we're going to get called with a blocking foul. I believe that's going to be on Austin Hange. That's his first. It'll be Warrior basketball, and they get it into Hoosman, left baseline. He puts up a 3-pointer, and it's good. 5-5, 6:55 left in the first quarter. Versteeg with it to Austin Hange. Right wing over to Tanner Versteeg. Dribbles down to right baseline. Dishes off to Jesse Korseman, who puts in a shot and goes in, and he is fouled. And I believe they're going to call Stephen Kroc with the foul. It's going to be Steve's first foul. 6'5" sophomore. Going to put Jesse Korseman at the line for possible 3-point play. Off the front of the rim, no good, but he gets his own rebound. Lays it up and in off the glass. Makes it 9-5 in favor of the Mustangs. Here's Borchers with it. Hoosman to Kroc at the free throw line. Kroc puts up a shot, and it's good. Mustangs with it. Austin Hange across the timeline over to Reed Guzzi. Left baseline to Tanner Versteeg. And he stepped out of bounds, and it's going to be Warrior basketball. Here's Borchers with it to Andrew O'Donnell. Hoosman. There's Fritz with it. Back to O'Donnell, right wing. O'Donnell over to the right baseline. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Jesse Korseman. Gives it off to Tanner Versteeg. Tanner across the timeline. Alex Wertzma down to Reed Guzzi on the left baseline. Throws it in to Jesse Korseman, who didn't have quite the right angle and tried to lay it up, but no good. Sioux Center with the rebound. There's fight for the ball, and it goes out of bounds. It'll stay with the Warriors. 5:37 left in the first quarter. 9-7. Favor of the Mustangs. Borchers inbounds to Hoosman, who gets it knocked away by Reed Guzzi. It'll stay with the Warriors. Spencer Fritz toss it in. O'Donnell over to Hoosman, who drives into the free throw line. Back out to Fritz, to O'Donnell, gets it into Kroc. Back out to Fritz. 3-pointer, no good. Rebound, Jesse Korseman, who gives it off to Tanner Versteeg. He gets it up to Austin Hange, right baseline to Alex Wertzma. Over cross court, over to Tanner Versteeg, hits a left wing. Tanner with his second 3-pointer of the game, makes it 12-7. There's Andrew O'Donnell with it, left wing to Hoosman, who drives left baseline, lays it up, no good. Alex Wertzma with the rebound. Austin Hange with it. Drives it off the right wing, drives down, but he gets pushed in the back. And I believe they cornered Hoosman. That's going to be his first. It'll be Mustang basketball out of bounds. 4:40 left, 12-7, favor of the Mustangs. Inbound to Tanner Versteeg. Right wing to Austin Henge, who drives into the paint. Dishes off to Reed Guzzi. Three-pointer up it off the left wing. Three-pointer for Reed Guzzi. Makes the score 15-7. And Sioux Center coach wants to talk about it. Timeout on the floor. 4:28 left in the first quarter. We will be back.
Ben's Plumbing and Licensed Plumbing Contractor. Whether you're working on a brand new construction site, a remodel, or just need some repairs on existing plumbing for residential or commercial property, Ben's Plumbing and Repair is who to call at 712-348-5555. Ben even has a camera that can detect plumbing problems and diagnose issues from the inside of your pipes. See a great video of Ben Eikens, the owner of Ben's Plumbing and Repair, on our sponsor page and give him a 348-5555. That's Ben's Plumbing and Repair in Little Rock.
And Sioux Center to inbound the ball, trailing the Mustangs 15-7. O'Donnell with it out front. Drives to the free throw line. Fritz to the... They get it to Kroc down low, but he's called for traveling. So it'll be turnover for the Warriors. Mustangs will inbounds it. Tanner Versteeg gets it across the timeline. Drives in, dishes out to Austin Henge. Austin picks up his dribble. And he ends up throwing the ball away. Warriors inbound the ball. Borchers with it. Off to Fritz. Off to O'Donnell. Christopher Roseboom in. O'Donnell streaking through, gets the ball and lays it up and in. 15-9 is the score. 3:45 left in the first quarter. Here's Austin Henge with it. Nice little feed into Jesse Korsman. Lays it up and in off the glass. 17-9 in favor of the Mustangs. Here comes Borchers off to Fritz. O'Donnell top of the key. Over to Roseboom, right wing. Cross court Fritz. O'Donnell with it. Now into Kroc. Down low. And he gets fouled on the floor. And he gets fouled by Austin Henge, and that's going to be Austin's second. Jake Hilbrand's set to check in for Austin Henge. Sioux Center to inbounds. Top of the key. Over to Kroc. And there's Borchers' three-pointer, no good. Ball bounces out of bounds. It'll be Mustang basketball. 3:10 left in the first quarter, 17-9. Favor of the Mustangs. And here's Drew Courtlever checking in for the Warriors and going to give Borchers a breather. Sioux Center with a little pressure now. Alex Wertzma, the inbounds. And the ball's tipped away by O'Donnell. It'll stay with the Mustangs. Up to the front court to Jesse Korsman. Gives it back to Alex Wertzma. Drives down. A couple of bodies collide, and they call Alex for traveling. Three minutes left. O'Donnell with it now. Across the timeline. Alex Baker puts up a three-pointer, no good. But there's a rebound by Courtlever, and he is fouled by Jake Hilbrands. So Courtlever will go to the line through. First free throw up and good. 17-10 in favor of the Mustang. Courtlever's second free throw is no good. Rebound Alex Wertzma. Off to Tanner Stagg. And Tanner gets pushed and foul called on Andrew O'Donnell. That's O'Donnell's first foul. Team's third. Mustang to inbounds. Inbounds to Tanner Versteeg. Gets it across to Jake Hilbrands, and then Jake overthrows a streaking Jesse Corseman. Out of bounds will be Sioux Center basketball. O'Donnell with it, across the line. Gets a pick, gets it down to the baseline. Baker attempts a three, no good. Off to O'Donnell, back out front, three-pointer attempt by Roseboom, no good. Mustangs with the basketball. Reed Guzzi with it now, front court. Gets it to Tanner Verstegen, who's on the right baseline. Turns, puts up a three-pointer, no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Sioux Center basketball. 2:02 left in the first quarter. 17-10 in favor of the Mustangs. Andrew O'Donnell with the ball. Across the timeline. Over to Drew Courtlever. Back out top to Roseboom. Back to O'Donnell. Back to Baker. Blocked by Jesse Corseman. Tanner Verstegen with the ball now. Pulls up for an open three-pointer. No good. Jesse Corseman with the rebound, though. Gives it off to Alex Wertzman. Back out top to Tanner Verstegen. Back to Alex Wertzman. It goes right through his hands. Be Sioux Center basketball. Baker with the ball. Gives off to Roseboom. Back to O'Donnell. Roseboom with it. Baker drives baseline, lays it off glass, no good. Jesse Corseman with the rebound. Off to Tanner. Gives it off to Alex Wertzma. Drives into the free throw line, shot up, no good. Rebound to Warriors. Andrew O'Donnell with it, left side. Drives right through the paint, lays it right up and in off the glass. 17-12 in favor of the Mustangs. And Coach Schilling wants a timeout, so we will be right back.
Corner Service in Little Rock is the place to go for all your vehicle maintenance needs. From oil changes to overhauls, get a set of new tires or even wiper blades to help with visibility. Let the professionals at Corner Service keep your vehicles running smoothly all year long. Their service station is located at 415 Main Street in Little Rock, and they can be reached by phone at 712-479-2794. That's Corner Service, Main Street in Little Rock, 479-2794.
And the Mustangs inbound the ball, 51 seconds left. Get it to Tanner Verstegen, who drives up the right side. Off to Jake Hilbrands, back to Alex Wertzma. Jake Hilbrands with it, right wing. And there was a steal by Sioux Center, but he stepped out on the sideline, out of bounds. He actually had to kind of go around the referee when he stole that, and I think he ran out of room over there. So 34 seconds left. Tanner Verstegen with it. And it looks like they might just hold up for the last shot of the